Hey everyone, welcome back to Game Center Crown. My name is Joy, this is Breath of the Wild, and we are at the snow-filled stable. I just did some rupee farming. Up there in the top right, you can see we have 4,022 rupees now. Pretty legit. And I think we're gonna take a... Oh, hold on. Just saw something interesting. One, Beetle, our poor guy, is freezing. I already talked to him and cleaned out his arrows, but we have a great horned rhinoceros in front of us. Can add that to our compendium. I would like to explore the snowfield a little bit before we head back towards Hateno and continue the Hylian Homeowner quest, as well as go see Purah and get our Sheikah slate upgraded again now that we have cores that we can use. Ooh, bokoblin on a horseback, and also read her diary, which I forgot to do the last time we were there. But I actually want to see if we can do this shrine quest out here where it is the labyrinth. Oh, there's also another shrine directly in front of us. Didn't even think about that one. But yes, the first time I came through the Hebrew region, I did not have the Rito clothing yet, the snow quill armor that we're wearing right now, so I was freezing my ass off because I was like, I'm wearing the warm doublet, how come I'm not warm? Well, because it takes two pieces of warming clothing. So let's go out here and, ooh, that's a Lionel right there, and it looks like it's a silver one. Hold on. This is dangerous, potentially getting off, because, yep, it's a white-maned Lionel, and it's a silver one specifically. Here we can actually learn about these guys. These fearsome monsters have lived in Hyrule since ancient times. Their ability to breathe fire makes white-maned Lionels among the toughest of the species. Each one of their attacks is an invitation to the grave. There are so few eyewitness accounts of this breed because a white-maned Lionel is not one to let even simple passerby escape with their lives. They have Lionel horns, Lionel hooves, and Lionel guts. And I do not want to target him. We want to speed past this guy as quickly as we can. I believe there's actually two Lionels out here. There's one right there, and then there's one further back towards this labyrinth that we're going to be hitting up soon. But we just want to cruise past everybody and hit up this shrine out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. The Shagema shrine. And let's do this shit. Really hoping this is not a major test of strength. I always hope that it's never a major test of strength. Those are my least favorite shrines. Along with the labyrinth ones, maybe. And then there's one shrine quest, which is an absolute nightmare. But, let's see. What is this? Shift and lock. I see a metal ding right in front of us right away. And it's on a track. So that tells me that we're going to need to be using magnesis and stasis at the same time. That's what that says to me anyway. And what I want to do is actually get up a little bit higher. And do this. There we go. Because it looks like we need a key. So we get a royal broadsword. This is actually one of my favorite weapons. The Hylian royal family would award this sword to knights who achieved remarkable feats. A sword that balances strength and beauty as elegantly as this one is a rare find. And our inventory is full. Not for that, it ain't. Let's see. I would like to drop the knight's broadsword. Not the one with the attack up, though. And I will take the royal broadsword in its place. Thank you. Okay. Continuing on. We really gotta find the Korok Forest bullshit soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise this up. And then... Fuck! I didn't lock it in time. Oh, it could be because I didn't make this switch, huh? Oh, I see what happened. It got locked by those platforms. Ooh. And I fucked it up. So shocked. Oh, come on. No, open it, open it, open it! Okay. Whoo! Small key, cool. Oh! Oh! Jesus. My son. My poor son. We still got the key, though. Oh my god, Link, I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. That was brutal. Forgot that could happen. Anyway, I think that's all she wrote as far as treasure and such goes. So we're just gonna not concuss our dear boy and, not anymore. Not more than we already have. Jesus, how was that neck-shattering block to the face, Link? And, yeah, we have 4 spirit orbs again, and yes, please heal us. May the goddess smile upon you. Yes. Sorry, Link. Oh my god. I knew it was gonna be close, but, apparently it was too close. Jesus. After this, there is, I believe, a house that we can visit with a famous snow surfer or a snowboarding or a shield surfing sort of person. And then there's also, yeah, close-ish, Jesus, to the shrine. So we're gonna go this way, I believe. Yes. Okay. Right? Am I headed the right way? Yeah, I am. Okay. What? Those rocks were in your way? Come on, Epona, you're better than that. We can come over here. And make our way towards this godforsaken labyrinth. I do want to say there is a house up here. Oh, there's another Lionel. Oh, he saw us. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, fuck me. We are really close to him. That's a silver Lionel. We ain't ready for that jelly. We're nowhere even near remotely ready for that jelly. Okay. And the shrine, the labyrinth is in front of us. And, oh, that's a stall bokoblin riding a stall horse, no less. We actually need a picture of a stall horse for a quest, so I'm actually gonna knock him off. We can actually ride him. Come here. Come here, you. Yeah, so there's this. And I want to get a photo of you. I don't know what that got a picture of. A stall horse. Perfect. Okay, cool. Here, I want a better one. Save it. There we go. I would like to replace the picture. Yeah. Okay, cool. Get away from me! Fuck! Okay. Actually, you have a really nice bow on you. Though we have a bunch of nice bows, don't we? That one I think does more damage. No, I didn't want to pick it back up again. Good God. Ooh. Yes, it does do more damage. Oh! Fuck you, buddy! And and my guardian spear is badly damaged, and this is just this little question mark it's given us. It's just a dragon bone boko bowl. I always say bowl. Jesus. But yeah, it ain't anything to write home about. Pick up these arrows that these guys were firing at us. Oh, and there's Dinral again in the background. And this is the North Lomei Labyrinth. And I think, yeah. You who have reached this point, proceed onward through the maze and you will receive a blessing as reward. Trial on the cliff. Alright. I'll leave Epona there. And here we have a pool of malice, a quite large one at that. Actually, we have Rivali's Gale. Hold, please. Yeah, sucker. So that is definitely a nice way to handle these shrines, or these labyrinths, is so you can get up above and kind of look down and see what you're doing. You can climb these walls. Let's see. Forget exactly how we do this, but there is treasure scattered throughout here, so it is worth it to go through the labyrinth. Gold rupee, turn the fuck up. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. My pleasure. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's badly damaged, huh? And yeah, it couldn't be that easy. I'm trying to think how we get in there. Yeah, the entrance is that way. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this labyrinth, but let's make our way through and we'll see what we can get done here. I think I actually went the wrong way, but we'll see. As you can see, we're moving through it at a pretty good clip. And, like, it really helps that the map is here, you know? It's just, the entrance to it is obscured on the map, so it doesn't help too much. That is a luminous stone. This mysterious mineral gives off a pale blue glow in the dark, which some believe to be souls of the dead. Apparently, the stone can be used as a base to make special clothing. That is true. We'll learn more about a set, of clothing that you can make with, luminous stones later, after we get to the Gerudo region. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay, I'm actually gonna head back towards the center, if I may. Yeah, I definitely took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, didn't I? I'm not watching my mini-map, that's why I'm bumping into dead ends. If anybody's just like, Jesus, there's a dead end right there, it's so obvious, it's because I'm not looking at the mini-map. Just playing it by ear here. Let's see. And this is where we left Epona. Okay. I do believe we do go this way, where that pool of malice was. And yes, okay, so we're looking for these little... Like, stuff like this is something that is obscured from above, so, it's not revealing parts of the maze to you. And... yeah, getting lost again. Yup. Okay. Work our way back to where that pool of malice was. Okay, so this was being blocked, which tells me... probably a good indication that that's how it works. That's a dead end. Now I am looking at the mini-map. Hold on. Just kidding. So this looks like a dead end on the map, but it's actually not. And I hear something electric nearby. And this is the other side. Let's see. I think what I want to do is go this way. Yeah, I hear some enemies down here. With that. What are we gonna bump into? A little bit nervous to find out. But it is somewhere in front of us. Because we are getting it sounds like a Lizalfos. That's exactly what that is. Actually, I'm gonna... let's get on up here. And what is the story? Okay. We're looking for lights, like torches, but they might be obscured from view from up top. Let's see. Totally a cheater way. Ooh! Yep, that's what Mama likes to see, this shit. What is this? Oh, it's a treasure chest. That's okay. That works. Ice arrow. Alright, I'll take it. Oh! Yes, this is exactly what we wanted. I think. Usually torches will lead your way to the entrance. Or at least let you know that you're going the right way. That could have been... I think maybe we want this passage, but on the other side of the shrine is what my inkling is. So, yeah, let's follow this through, see where it goes. Looks like a bunch of dead ends right now. Is this another dead end? Potentially. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, we're on the edge. Okay. Well, shit. I guess we'll burn our last Rivali scale for the time being. Do that. And then work our way over to the other side, where there's probably a similar torch structure happening. And do that. Oh, ran out of stamina because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the mini-map. Let's see. And then this looks like we're gonna get another set of torches at the end of this. Yes. And another treasure chest? Indeed. What do we get? A silver rupee. All this money, all this cash dollar. Love it. And if it isn't immediately obvious where we're supposed to go from here, I may stop and look around. Oh, obscured path. Okay. I also hear Lizalfos. Actually hear a couple Lizalfos. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh, oh, yep, here it is. Got it. Nice. Okay. Yep, this should be it. I'm thinking this is it. Yep. Nailed it. The Kazatoki Shrine. Suckers. Didn't even have to look up a walkthrough. Hell yeah. Though I did walk along the top of it. So, yeah. Grain of salt. But yeah, usually with the labyrinths, I do go up above and I'm just like, okay, what am I looking for here? Really helps. But for the most part, the entrances will be obscured so that you can't rely on stuff like that. And what is this? Kazatoki's Blessing. I love blessing shrines. Basically, and I skipped over it because I'm an asshole. I didn't realize what it was. It basically, can't remember if we've gotten a blessing shrine before, but it essentially says, by arriving here, you have already proven your worth. Please take this blessing, and then it'll flash the title. What do we get? Barbarian leg wraps. These leg wraps were favored by a warlike tribe from the Farron region long ago. They're adorned with traditional markings that bolster your fighting spirit to raise your attack power. So, pretty cool. I never wear it, and it takes Lionel materials to upgrade that armor set, so that's another reason why I never really wore it. You have done well to arrive at the shrine. A hero rises to right the wrongs of Hyrule. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. Now we have 5. May the goddess smile upon you. Thanks, buddy. From here, I think we're going to head to Hateno, upgrade the last of our Sheikah slate, read Purah's diary, and also do the Hylian Homeowner thing, as I've been talking about. Though I think... Where is the shield snowboarder? I'm pretty sure she's in this region. So what I might do, and now all the gates are up. So that's cool. I'm going to try and find that shield surfer real quick, and then we'll head on over to Hateno. Whoa, sorry. Cut it a little close with that column, huh, boy? Oh, girl. Epona's a girl, which is unusual. Usually you want to be riding stallions since they tend to be a bit stronger, but Epona's a girl, so. But it seems that Zelda's royal horse was a male, because she says she wanted to outfit him with the royal gear. And oh, we're gonna get really close to this fucking Lionel. Okay, come on and slam if you wanna jam. There he goes. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Yup. Nope. No. Okay. Yeah, it's not up there. Sorry. Like, Lionel still give me issues on my other character, and, you know, I have all the hearts on that one. But, it's really just not moving too quickly. I think Home Bitch might be up here. No, actually, let me think about this. I think she's actually over here. Somewhere. That's a enemy encampment, is what that is. Can we not see her house? That's another enemy encampment. Cold Snap Hollow. That's another Dronix Pass, and that looks like it's the flight range, yeah. It's gonna be near, I'm pretty sure it's this. Because what happens is you go snowboarding down this, and I feel like she's up around here somewhere. So, I'm in a different spot. But anyway, that's another fucking Lionel. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to deal with this shit. Epona will be fine. So we can fast travel back over here. And get on with our lives. Actually, I could have jumped straight to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab, now that I think about it. But we'll be right next to Hylian Homeowner. So we can drop off our bundles of wood to Bolson and our 3,000 roops, and have 1,422 left over. And he can make us things. Well, we'll buy a house, and then he can make us things. It's also the start of a quest called From the Ground Up. And that is where you build an entire town. And we don't need to be wearing such warm clothes anymore. So let's do that. We can come over here. Do our exchange. And having a house is really quite nice. Hey! You ready to deliver 30 wood bundles? I'll pay your price. Okie doo. I'll grab them from you. All I needed to see, good faith wood. You're obviously serious about this, and now I know it. So as promised, I'll sell you this old house for the low price of 3,000 rupees. Once you've got the money together, come grab me. Bitch! I am ready. Hi! Did you get 3,000 rupees together? I'm ready. Seriously? You're really gonna give me 3,000 rupees? Like, with 3 zeros. You aren't just posturing? I'll shell out. No way! Talk about studly. I'll take that off your hands. Oh, Bolson. You sassy, swishy motherfucker. Thanks for the sweet investment. Spending so much money on anything at your age, it's just so studly. Sir. There's a weapon mount in there that never sold. Consider it a housewarming gift. Hope you can get some use out of it. So next job time, baby. What did I have lined up again? Oh yeah, that's what's next. I was going to send Hudson up to Akala Way to clear some land. So now we have a house. And we have exactly one weapon mount. So we can drop weapons up there if we want. We can also take it. I would actually like to start outfitting our house a little bit. Hi! I asked Hudson to clear some land in the Akala region. Clearing land? Yep, business expansion, you know. I'll probably have him head out soon. If you want to say anything to Hudson, better catch him before he leaves. Yeah? What are you doing? Taking a break. By the way, did you buy that house? Yes. Impressive. You're just a pup. Come again? Don't worry about it. Anyway, what? Looks like I gotta head out and leave this place soon. Why? I've been transferred. Might have heard, but Bolson Construction is planning to expand big time. That's great. Yeah, big expansion. Where will you go? Zora's domain is north of here. We're going north of that, though. An area called the Akala region. That's pretty far. Yeah, well, good luck. Okay, then. So many words. Well, no time like the present, right? I should be getting on my way. If you'd like, you can come to Akala region and say hello. Well, take care of yourself. And so Hudson goes off into the sunset. Cool. From the ground up starts. That's the quest I was talking about. Hi, so the both of us sort of hit a personal milestone, huh? Time to kick back and get leisurely, baby. Though you look a bit judgmental for such a fine moment, you're looking at me like we should both keep working at it. You don't even have to say it. Oh, why? I just bought a house and it's totally empty and depressing. Oh, sure, that's you to a T. I see it in your eyes. Yep, I was just like you about a lifetime ago. So tell you what, let me help by taking care of furniture or the exterior or anything really for 5,000 rupees. Actually, no, scratch that. For you, let's start at 100 rupees. Just cruise on by whenever you have the spending cash and we'll talk. Let's do this shit, y'all. Hi, need something from me? Build me something. What you want? I want a gear display. What kind of mount? And I want a bow mount specifically. That'll be 100 rupees. I'm ready to pay up. Okie doo, payments due up front. Okie doo. Okie doo, house, I'm coming for you.
Hi.
Carson, we are on.
Oh.
I'm with you. Nice. Very nice. Well, it's really coming along. Take a look if you get a chance. Sweet. So I wanted a bow mount because I don't want to fuck up Rivali's weapon. And I don't want to pay for it to be remade. So, gonna put that there. And let's actually outfit our house pretty far. Hi, need something for me? I want you to build me something. I want a gear display. Want another bow mount. Yep, let's go. And I'll probably speed through this. Though these guys say some funny shit when they stand up. This work ain't doing itself.
Oh.
Carson, are we studs of stud work? You're darn tootin' we are. Been waiting. Practically perfect if I do say so myself. I'm a little jealous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there, chatty. A little space. Let me get to where I'm going before you talk to me. Fucking love Bolson.
Hi.
Carson, awaken your inner animal. We are beasts of construction.
Oh.
Right on. Time for some construction instruction.
Oh.
Carson, recall that time you dazzled me? Well, it's dazzling time again, baby. Been waiting. Hang on a sec. Gotta get my mind right.
Hey.
Bolson Construction, what's our credo? With 7 colors of paint?
Oh.
Buildings bloom like the spring. Bolson Construction, what's our credo? Thunk, swip, hammer, saw.
Oh.
Good rhythm. Good job. Bolson Construction, what's our credo? Any nail could fail. So don't let your hammer stammer. Bolson Construction, what's our credo? If you can't pull the saw, then don't push it. Hey, what's up? My name's Link and welcome to my crib. We have one more upgrade to get from Bolson and we only have 122 rupees, which is great because that'll put us right where we need to be. I didn't expect for us to exactly have as many rupees as we need, but anyway, we have a sign that says Link's house. We have flowers that they planted. And what else do we have? Everything else is going to be on the inside for now. So we can open up a door. We had a door added. We now have 3 of each type of weapon mount. We have 3 bow mounts, 3 weapon mounts, and 3 shield mounts. So there's an example, and then we've already seen this. You don't have a melee weapon equipped. Whoops. Equip. There you go. So we can do stuff like that. We also have a bed. We also have lighting now. We have lamps. And so I think the final one is plant some trees. Hi! Need something from me? Build me something. What you want? House exterior. And I want you to plant trees. That'll be 100 rupees, which great. Getting me out of house and home here.
Oh.
Hang on a sec. Gotta get my mind right.
Hi.
Carson, recall that time you dazzled me? Well, it's dazzling time again, baby. Been waiting. All their crazy little phrases. So they're gonna plant some trees. And because we bought everything from Bolson, well, it's really coming along. Take a look if you get a chance. You housing monster! You got everything? Ah, such is way of youth, driven, even reckless, some might say. Well, since you bought everything, I threw in some free furniture. Yeah, least I could do. Carson, look lively.
Oh.
I'm with you. So because we bought everything, they're gonna fill in the rest of our empty-ass house. Which is really great. Well, I am tuckered. I couldn't swing a ball-peen hammer right now, let alone an axe. Break time, baby.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Rivali's Gale is now ready, and Hylian Homeowner is now complete. If we open this up, we got a nice little house here. We got some storage. We got a table and a little kitchen area. Come up here, we have a nice little bed area with some photos. A little writing desk, some pictures, a flower, and a bed that we can sleep in, so we don't have to pay for inns anymore if we want to sleep. Now that that's been handled, we can actually rapid transit up to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab as promised. And upgrade our Sheikah stasis. We can do upgrade stasis now that we have 3 ancient cores. We can also read Purah's diary, which I forgot to do the last time we were here. And when I was editing that video, I was like, oh shit, we never stopped and read Purah's diary, but we haven't upgraded our Sheikah slate yet. So this is fine. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, and now Hylian Homeowner is done and From the Ground Up has been started. So those are 2 kind of really nice quest lines. And I want to point something out really quick. Is this fucking frog is wearing Purah's crazy glasses. But she said her diary is upstairs. Let's see. Farmer's pitchfork. And this is a sun shroom. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Actually, hold on. Because we actually have a side quest. And I want to drop it and take a photo of it. There we go. Sun shroom. Cool. Okay, grab it. And then... there we go. That's what we want. And unfortunately, I don't think you can look through this big-ass telescope, which I feel like is a little bit of an oversight on Nintendo's part. Frankly, but anyway. You can come up here, and I think this must be Simon's room. Because Purah's room is kind of crazy. Ooh, we see a lot of pages being strewn about here. Yeah, this one of the little guardian heads up here. Yeah, this is definitely Purah's room. We have this crazy chalkboard. Guardian heads everywhere. Sorry. Drawings of different... Seems Epona couldn't hear your call. No, really? She's in the snow right now. That looks like Meadow, or Meadow, rather. I don't know what that one is. That one's Rudania. That's a Guardian Scout, and then that's a Guardian Stalker. Got any more drawings? That's another Guardian Scout type. Yeah, it's the same drawings over here. That's okay, though. Let's read her diary. Research diary for anti-aging rune. Classified for Purah's eyes only. Yeah, fuck you. Date? Don't know. Work has finally begun on my anti-aging rune. If all goes to plan, I believe it will effectively reverse the aging process. This technology will enable us to make retired warriors young again, thereby strengthening the Hylian army. When Calamity Ganon inevitably returns, we'll be ready. Our offense will be solid and our defense impenetrable. So this was before Ganon struck. So Zelda was still around at this point, and she was quite young when this was happening. Purah was. The need for this tech pains me, but I truly hope to use it to attain everlasting peace for all. Don't know the date. The beta version of my anti-aging rune is complete. I have already added it to the Sheikah slate I made for myself. Since I am to be the best test subject of this experiment, Simon booted up the rune and directed its rays at my body. After 20 seconds of exposure, I felt extreme fatigue and broke into a fever, forcing us to cease the experiment. Unable to stay awake, I went to bed immediately. Tomorrow I will try to figure out what went awry. Actually... it sounds like it's before Calamity Ganon struck, but maybe she's thinking when it returns again? I don't know, because the timeline's about to get kind of screwy, and maybe that's why they left out dates. Anti-aging experimental trial day 2. My extreme full body fatigue was slightly improved, except has slightly improved, for which I am grateful. Still, I do not recognize the face in my mirror. My hair is thick again and floor length. My wrinkles, once deep as trenches, have vanished without a trace. Yeah, so this is recently. It seems the anti-aging effect works. However, I did not expect the reversal to happen so frighteningly fast. This morning, I kicked Simon awake and had him run a full physical exam on me. My height, weight, vision, bone density, heart, blood. We tested everything we could, pushing our facility to its limit. Our discoveries were startling. My results were typical of a Sheikah woman in her early 50s. Purah was around when Zelda was still around and before Calamity Ganon struck. So she was, I believe, in her early 20s. So she's 120 now. So, in other words, I reversed my age by more than 70 years in a single night. Okay, so more than 70 years in a single night. So she 70 plus 50. Sorry, I'm bad at math. So that's 120. 120 some odd years, basically, is how old she is. I can only hope I do not awaken to find I have the body of a newborn baby. Anti-aging experimental trial day 3. I awoke with an abundance of energy. It has been decades since I slept so well. Upon waking, I immediately checked the mirror only to be greeted by a youthful version of myself. According to Simon's examination, I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 30s. 30 years old. I was around that age, here we go, when I was first able to continue my research following the Great Calamity. Okay, 30 years old. So, let's see. The first thing I did was try to figure out how to expand the functionality of the Sheikah Sensor. I was around 80 years old when that expansion was completed. I intend to bequeath this tech to our sleeping hero. So she was 30 years when she was able to start researching again, which sounds like she took a break. We don't know how long that break was. I hope to the gods that we will be able to assist in the destruction of the calamity that swallowed our Princess Zelda whole. That also explains a very important point of Calamity Ganon swallowed Zelda, but she's restraining him in some way, is what it sounds like. So from inside him. Ugh. Day 4. After today's routine physical, the results show that I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 20s. I haven't felt this good in a century. This is all taking me back to when the Great Calamity happened. So she was in her 20s when it happened, like I thought. Ganon had been dormant for 10,000 years. Perhaps his power had been building all that time. The slaughter that followed was arbitrary and merciless, the destruction complete. We lost everything. Hyrule Castle, Princess Zelda. Well, perhaps not everything was lost. A youth named Link was brought to me 100 years ago, covered in wounds and on death's doorstep. Link, so young yet so courageous. He was the youngest knight to have ever been appointed to the Imperial Guard at Hyrule Castle. He was also a gifted swordsman who was selected as captain of Princess Zelda's personal guard. I thought his skills would be enough to defeat Ganon in glorious fashion. Since ancient times, the royal family of Hyrule and us Sheikah researchers have had a strong bond. Their pain is our own. We took the swordsman and the Sheikah slate Princess Zelda left behind to the Shrine of Resurrection. Although the slumber of restoration had not been fully tested, we decided to put the swordsman under to save his life. It was the best we could do. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 5. I awoke to something horrifying, a scarlet lump scarring my otherwise youthful face. After analyzing this monstrosity, I've come to the conclusion that it's just a pimple. A big one. The results of today's physical exam indicate that my body and mind have reverted to those of a teenager. I feel like Simon looks at me differently, which irritates me. I got angry when he insisted on running my blood test for me. I mean, really, what even? I can do it all by myself. In any case, I wonder what experiment I should focus on next. The blue flame in the furnace outside is growing weaker by the day. I do hope the guidance stone doesn't stop working. Anti-aging experiment day 6. My age reversal has progressed further still. I now look and feel like a 6-year-old. My height has regressed so much that I can no longer reach things in high places. It's super annoying. Where's that genius swordsman we placed in the Summer of Restoration anyway? Wake up already. If he doesn't awaken soon, my future expansions for the Sheikah Sensor will go to waste. But even if he does manage to wake up, how can I be sure he'll find me here? I want to go and just kick Linky awake, but I doubt Simon would help me. It'd be hard with my 6-year-old body anyway. Instead, I think I'll begin working on a rune to unreverse my aging process. Day 7. This morning's exam results indicated that I'm still age 6, same as yesterday. Perhaps my age reversal has stopped. As luck would have it, today I also finished developing the beta version of an age-boosting rune. If successful, this should be able to reverse the effects of the anti-aging rune. I hope it will anyway. All I need to do is increase the output and expose myself to its rays. However, when I tried to add this feature to the Sheikah slate I made, I found that the guidance stone had stopped. What's more, the blue flame in the furnace outside has gone out. I sent Simon to the ancient furnace, but he was too clumsy and it was raining and nothing went to plan. So I had to go down there to help, but a girl in the village saw me. What a mess I made. The people in the village don't understand why. If you talk to some of them, they'll be like, oh, there's a young girl. One of the boys sleeping, I think that we spoke to when he was sleeping, was like, oh, young girl up in, Purah's lab or whatever. I saw a girl. And they don't realize it's Purah for obvious reasons. Not only am I unable to continue my research in this state, I can only work by the light of gas lamps. What to do? Unknown date. I can't believe it. Our hero, Linky, has awoken from his 100-year slumber. As expected, he has lost his memory. The slumber of restoration. I really should have done a test run on that thing first. Well, live and learn. In any case, he finally got the ancient furnace working, so now I can start my research once again. Finally! Only a truly gifted and heroic swordsman like him could have achieved all that. Speaking of, this seems like a good opportunity to get him to do some other chores for me, too. Heh. Okay, and that was the end of her diary. Sorry, guys. Come on, man. Stop reading. Okay, so now we're all caught up with Purah. And we can upgrade our runes. Or our stasis rune. You read it, didn't you? I didn't read it. Don't lie, I know just what's going on. Liars like you deserve to be punished. Switch on! All Sheikah slate runes have now been deleted. I completely deleted the data on your Sheikah slate. Go on, take a look. Gotcha! Ha! Did you like my guidance stone impression? Superb, right? Don't young girls do mean impressions for fun? Maybe not. Oh well. Hey! Did you bring me any ancient materials? I did. So, which rune do you want to power up? Stasis. Stasis power up time. Yahoo! For that, I'll need 3 ancient cords. Yes. 3 ancient cords and a bold snap. Here I go. Snap. Hey ho, got it. Okay then, stasis upgrade underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Yay, we're gonna have all our apps updated. Sheikah slate authenticated, enhancing stasis rune. This is cool. We're going to be able to freeze enemies, and that'll just really help us know what's interactable in an area when we tap it. Stasis plus. Stop the flow of time for an object. This powered up stasis room can now time stop evil creatures. Stopped objects store kinetic energy, so we can even hit enemies multiple times while they're briefly stopped, and it'll take the force of all our hits and apply it as once when it unlocks. Pretty cool. Good in a pinch. Yahoo! My little guidance stone did the trick. What's this? Perhaps you already went and powered them all up? Well, I suppose with your Sheikah slate and your legendary swordsmanship, we have nothing to fear. Yes, quite. Nothing at all. Not even Calamity Ganon. Slated for upgrades is now complete. Snap! There's nothing more I can do for you. Unless you want to chat? Okay, so we can learn a little bit more. What is this place? This is the Hylian Ancient Tech Lab. Click snap. You're sick of that? I suppose you want me to give you the whole story? Yes. There are only 3 Sheikah remaining who experienced the Great Calamity of 100 years ago. Robbie of the Ancient Tech Lab, Impa of Kakariko Village, and me. Right after the Great Calamity, the 3 of us gathered at Kakariko Village, but we had to separate soon after. If all 3 of us were found and wiped out, who would instruct you, the hero, once you awoke? Making sure one of us remained to give you guidance and deliver our important message was all that mattered. That's why we went our separate ways. That makes sense. Luckily, there were strong ancient energy deposits in 2 places, allowing Robbie and I to continue our research. Those places are here in Hylian Village and at the northernmost point of Akala. In other words, the blue flame in Hylian Village is the energy source needed to operate the guidance stone. The guidance stone at my lab is the same one we first brought over from Hyrule Castle. So Zelda straight up had that shit brought to Hyrule Castle, or it's been there since the Sheikah and the Hyrulean royal family go way back. As for Robbie, he went on to adapt his guidance stone into a statue that creates ancient soldier gear. That corroborates Beetle's story about how you can get outfits and material and weapons from him. He creates ancient weapons. He even gave the statue a name. What was it again? Chu Cha Che? Long story short, Robbie is a top-tier researcher. I respect him a great deal. Anything else you want to ask me? Who are you? I'm Purah. Don't you already know that? Click, snap. You're sick of that? I suppose you want me to give you the whole story? Yeah. The Sheikah slate you're using is the one Princess Zelda herself used 100 years ago. Back then, it only had the camera, Hyrule Compendium, and Album runes. After you were defeated by Ganon and we sealed you in the Sheikah slate in the Shrine of Resurrection, I discovered additional runes while reading through some ancient text. Cryonis and Stasis, for example. Still, though I knew about these runes, I had no idea how to add them to the Sheikah slate. Well, in any case, the Sheikah slate was sealed away with you. That did not help my cause. I spent the next 100 years trying to work out what to do. Then guess what I see popping up like wild mushrooms? Sheikah towers! What's more, the ancient shrines lit up too. Soon after, boom, you show up with the Sheikah slate. Naturally, as a top-tier researcher, I was quick to put it all together. The Sheikah slate isn't some frivolous little trinket created only for taking pictures and using runes. It isn't some iPhone that's just for apps and cameras and selfies. It's a revolutionary device developed by ancient Sheikah scientists specifically to help the hero conquer Calamity Ganon. The reason it's working now with shrines and towers is because our hero Linky meets all the prerequisites. In other words, it works now because of you. Yay! I see. 100 years ago, Princess Zelda touched the Sheikah slate to an ancient shrine in an attempt to open it. But nothing happened. It's easy to see why now. It's obvious why it didn't work, isn't it? After all, the ancient shrines didn't have the energy needed to activate back then, and the Sheikah towers were still hidden underground. Princess Zelda and I simply did not understand the basics. Though we didn't plan for it, the Great Calamity exposed a Sheikah tower, as well as a guidance stone. They were located in the Great Plateau of all places and activated by none other than you. When you put it all together like that, it kind of sounds like Calamity Ganon's evil days are numbered, right? Anything else you want to ask me? Yes. Okay, so we read Paya's diary in Kakariko Village, and she said Grandma Impa and Auntie Purah. And I was like, hey, these two are either related or that's a term of endearment. Impa is... You may already know this, but although Impa looks a lot older than me, she's actually my little sister. She's incredibly responsible, but at what cost? She's wound up way too tight if you ask me. Love her though. That's crazy. Love that bitch though. Love you, bitch. People have always noticed how we're nothing alike, even though we're sisters. I'm the type that charges ahead once I'm inspired. Impa prefers to wait and see, but mostly wait and wait and wait. In any case, this research facility was founded by order of some Hyrule Castle bigwigs. Despite her frail appearance, Impa was a valued and distinguished advisor to the royals at Hyrule Castle. You see where I'm going with this, I assume. Basically, she's the one who puts a stop to some of my crazier antics, and that's the story of me and my little sis, Impa. I never knew. But with Hyrule Castle in the state it is, well, needless to say, there hasn't been any funding in a while. No funding means no fun. I've already exhausted my personal funds, barely allowing us to continue my research. If only we had a few 100 million rupees, I could do more research on new items. Anything else you want to ask me? That's it. Alrighty. Jesus. Okay, so that was quite a bit of lore that we got there. Something important to note, Purah was probably around early 20s, mid-20s max when Calamity Ganon struck. If Impa's her little sister, I would say she's maybe around 20 years old, so she's close to Zelda's age and Link's age by association. So Zelda had girlfriends. That's great. But we can speak to Simon. Hello, I've acquired the Sheikah Sensor Plus, or you've acquired the Sheikah Sensor Plus. That should come in really handy. With that, you can sense things that you've captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a sunshroom with the camera. There is one behind the lab. It's that one I picked. And I fucking was like, oh no, I didn't want to pick that. Ah, were you able to take a picture of a sunshroom? Yes. Let me confirm. And that's why I dropped it and took a photo so we could do this. Seems like you got a picture of a sunshroom. Excellent. Next, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to your picture of the sunshroom. The Sheikah Sensor Plus will then be able to sense sunshrooms. The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. This seems like a nice opportunity to ask you if you'd mind bringing me 3 sunshrooms. You can find sunshrooms growing in Retsum Forest, I believe. The Sheikah Sensor Plus should make it a snap. Do we already have that? We might already. Oh! We do have 3 sunshrooms. I see you've brought the sunshrooms. Now, okay, now please hand her over those 3 sunshrooms. No, sure. Oh, thank you. Here you go. And he gives us 3 hearty truffles. That's an excellent trade. So, was the Sheikah Sensor Plus to your liking? Oh yes, I just remembered there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Stop by when you have time to talk. Simon? Oh. I'm here. I'm queer and I want to talk. Ah, Link, I've got some news that should be music to your ears. I found a way to help you search for new objects using the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Please feel free to show your excitement. Anyway, sorry, Simon. As I was conducting my research, I found that there were still some pictures of the past left on the guidance stone. If you add those pictures to your Hyrule Compendium, you can search for their subjects with the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Is it hard? Hard? No, not at all. The Sheikah Sensor has been powered up to the Sheikah Sensor Plus. It can now access a picture registered in your Hyrule Compendium, allowing you to search for the subject of the picture, right? I trust you now see the benefit of adding pictures to your Hyrule Compendium. It makes it much easier to search for items you need, reducing one more burden you face in your travels. I'm good. Now then, go ahead and place your Sheikah Slate on the guidance stone. I don't normally like to let people use my little guidance stone for free, but I kind of want to see what'll happen, so just this once I'll let it pass. So it sounds like he accessed extra photos. Well, you heard her. Could you go and use the Sheikah Slate over there? Sure. Thank you. Let's go ahead and turn on the guidance stone. Snap! Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens, Simon. Like, we can already find shit with photos. Let's see. So this sounds like we don't necessarily need to take them ourselves. Oh, look at that. It added some photos. Hyrule Compendium updated. Let's see here. Oh, wow. This is... It seems the Hyrule Compendium recovered a picture from the past. It appears the picture from the guidance stone was transferred to your Hyrule Compendium. You can't restore transferred pictures, so be careful of overwriting it. You can fill in open slots by taking pictures of the camera or using the guidance stone. Okay, so we can either take the photos ourselves or we can add them from the guidance stones. Just add them from the guidance stone. And it won't be free from now on either. That's the catch. Keeping a lab like this running has expenses, you know. Yes, what she said. Okay, so if we want to... This means 2 things. 1, we can pay to have pictures filled in, which I actually did on my other character. I was just playing dumb for the sake of you guys. And 2, that means Zelda had the entire compendium filled out. I just want you to drink that in for a second. She had 385 slots of shit filled out. Y'all, that is a lot of shit. Goddamn, Zelda. Like, damn, Purah wasn't kidding when she said she made extensive use of the camera feature, huh? And I just realized I didn't have a shield equipped. Anyway, we are definitely over time for this episode. So in the next one, I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll figure it out and we will go on an adventure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed all the lore in this episode. There will definitely be more as we uncover more memories and continue further upon the main quest line of Breath of the Wild. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Later, y'all.